My name is Chris Norton. I was born in central Iowa, Des Moines. Grew up here. I attended Bonnarant-Farrar, just outside of Des Moines area. I played all kinds of different sports. After I graduated, I decided I wanted to play college football at Luther College, and where I got to make the opportunity for myself was on the different special teams units, so the different kickoffs and punting. I was 18 years old, a freshman, on October 16, 2010. We were going to kick the ball off to the other team, and this is where I really got to make a play and try to make a tackle on their ball carrier. Well, the kick was short and right to my side, and I knew I was going to make this play. I had this feeling. I sprinted as hard as I could, and I see the opening of where I knew he was going to run through. And when I dove to make the play, I just mistimed my jump just by a split second. So instead of getting my head in front of the ball carrier, my head collided right with his knees. And instantly, I lost all feeling and movement from my neck down. And so I'm just laying there face down motionless. I had to calm myself down and just close my eyes and just focus on one breath at a time.
The first direct contact we had with the surgeon was he pulled Deb and I into a private waiting room, and I just remember sitting there, and he told us that Chris had a 3% chance of ever getting any movement or feeling below his neck. And it just was like a kick to the stomach. I just remember kind of falling down to my knees and just kind of crying, and it just was really, really just tore us up to hear that.
Going into the surgery room, the surgeon asking, "Chris, do you have any questions?" And I had one question, which was will I walk again? And the look on his face was devastating because he just looked kind of defeated, and he just looked at the ground and just said, "I don't know." And that was the first time I really started to cry. Just couldn't keep it to myself anymore.
Immediately after surgery, he had all these wires and tubes coming out of him, and he had a breathing tube in so he couldn't speak, and he could move his left shoulder. So right away he had beaten the 3%, and we were just like in tears, but they were tears of joy.
Then when I left Mayo Clinic in May of 2011, that summer where I'm contemplating, do I go back to college? Do I just go to somewhere local here in my hometown? I always wanted to go back to Luther College and have that college experience, but I was nervous, could I do it? My sister Alex decided that, you know what, I'll move with you to Decorah. I'll live just off campus, so I'm close to you, because I knew I could count on her.
I knew he wouldn't be able to go there on his own. He really needed someone who could have the time and the freedom to help him with everyday activities. So it kind of worked out. I only lived about a mile away from him, and I was able to assist him going to therapy, getting ready in the mornings, getting to class. And I really wanted to do it.
We really didn't realize the significance of this at the time. Looking back, he would not have been able to go back to school at that time without that support, and she just volunteered.
And it was at college when I decided that I wanted to walk across the stage of my college graduation. It's a goal that I had no idea how I could accomplish, but I knew if I worked as hard as I could each and every day, that I could make it happen. It's 3-4 hours a day of therapy 5 times a week for about 5 years. So when it came to that day, to be able to successfully walk across the stage just signified a huge moment for me, just how far I've come.
One of the things he says when he speaks that's still just amazing to me is he shares that if he could go back and change that play and change that instant, that he wouldn't.
I remember Terry and I looking at each other like, wow. And it was such a relief for us, I think.
He now feels like he knows what his purpose is.
I found that by giving back, by starting a nonprofit to help other people with their disabilities and spinal cord injuries, and to become a motivational speaker, I've really found a purpose to help other people and to inspire other people. And so that's what I'm doing now, is fulfilling this purpose of inspiring others through my motivational speaking and through my work with my nonprofit, the Psychian Foundation. I realized that the opportunities I've had with therapeutic equipment is an opportunity that not everyone gets. As there's more opportunities out there for us to really make a difference in the lives of people with disabilities. To date, we've raised over $600,000, and we've given back nearly $500,000 of it. And it's just such a fun thing to do, to give back and help where we can. So everybody has that chance to get stronger, get healthier, and kind of live the life that they want to live, just like I was able to. And so we just feel so fortunate to be in a situation where we can help people fulfill their dreams. There's so many different medical expenses, and there's so many different things you have to figure out on your own, and it can be really overwhelming. So having the help and the support of Wellmark to help pay for different financial burdens that were placed on us suddenly was a huge relief, because you just want to concentrate on getting better, and the last thing you want to think about is how you're going to pay for it.